All right, guys, good afternoon or morning or wherever you're at. We're starting a new little project. Have a Comic-Con coming up soon, so needed some great comic book characters to make dioramas on, and what better than Black Panther? So we want to go ahead and just get our bases that we got from Michaels. We have a couple of little figures. One is one of the Infinity figures, a regular Panther, and one of the Black Panther ornaments. Ornaments actually make pretty good figures when it comes to making dioramas. So as many of you know and have watched before, I like to go ahead and just stage out what I'm going to do. So just make sure that everything's in place, kind of play with the size and everything. Painting the base brown, for that mud texture. Now, you might notice I get a little impatient. So what we're gonna do, we do have the brown mud base down, and I'm gonna make, as you've seen from my basing videos, a concoction of different basing materials. So we're gonna mix a little rocks in there, because I mix rocks, flocking. Make sure we get like a whole mixture. When you walk outside in nature, you don't just run into grass. I mean, you run into rocks, you run into all kinds of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and spread that PVA glue, or just school glue really, to make it, make it sticky. Now, granted, the paint is not dry, so it's all kind of mixed in together. Put a little bit of that basing on there, and now I noticed I needed some rocks. I mean, you gotta have rocks, so I get a couple out. Once again, I'm a little impatient, so I went ahead and started hot gluing everything down before things were dry. And that's my fault, but that's okay. I mean, we'll just make sure things are good and glued down right into place. Oh, we got some pewter gray. Let's go ahead and paint those rocks. And as we're what's more frustrating than you losing a rock during your painting process? I guess it's my impatience that it wasn't quite attached correctly, so I made sure to really glue it down. And I mean, it's gonna take some effort to get it off. So Naughty Rock, we'll go ahead and keep painting. Make sure we get everything good and base coated. And like I said, a little impatient, so went ahead and used the little heat gun and kind of dried everything, get that crust on there. Right now I'm doing a black wash, so just doing the black wash over the rocks, give that little natural appearance. And that way we make sure, speed it up a little. We'll heat it with that heat gun. There we go. Now we're going to just kind of dry brush, just a lighter color of the gray. And now, I mean, Black Panther, he needs to be crawling through something. So he needs to be, stealthy. He's coming up on his prey, whoever it is. So what are we going to do? We're just going to tack down a bunch of foliage. So I put the wooden, wooden toothpicks in the bottom. Make sure I hot glue it in there. That way it's good and seated. Now I wanted to make sure to go a little bit overboard with this, because I did want the Panther to be crawling through it. So, I mean, like most cats that are predators, you're going to have to, kind of look a little harder to see them. But I just want to make sure that everything's kind of, in its place. Black Panther, he is sticking his head up a little bit, kind of searching for what he needs to do. He'll be covered, but he's still on the prowl. Make sure that we get everything good and glued down. Don't want any mistakes or anything happening from before, you know what I mean? So make sure everything's in there, and there we go. So And what we need our logo. So I 3D printed these logos, and they go on all of our builds. So that way, people remember who we are, and super glue that thing down. I'm sorry, not super glue. We're going to hot glue that thing down, and it can't just be gray. I need to blend it in. So we're going to blend it in with the black. So as you see, we kind of heat it, kind of get that dryness to it. That way we can check and see if we're missing anything. Nice and put in there. Now I'm just using the watered down, basically watered down PVA glue. Okay, now we're ready for glamour shots. So let's take a look. Like I said, I just want to make sure that that Panther is he's stalking through, but he's got his master Black Panther out there, kind of scouting ahead to see what they're hunting. So we'll go ahead and take a look at everything. And if you guys have any questions or comments on anything, always leave them in the comment section below. I always look to learning. I want to learn everything I can. So I know others have different opinions and different options that maybe they do when they do their diorama. So let me know. Always like, subscribe, comment, anything. The more subscribers we get, the better we can become, and the more comments, the more learning we can do. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.